guys, it's your girl Ayn and you're watching Sunkissed Somewhere. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're an old subscriber, welcome back. My name is Ayn Bernos and I do videos on travel, beauty, and fashion 3 times a week, every single week, or when I can. For today's video, I am showing you guys what's in my beginner makeup bag. So over a year ago when I started this channel, I knew nothing about makeup, absolutely nothing. If you go back to my older videos, I called my tutorials not tutorials because I don't know anything about makeup. I didn't know anything about makeup, but now I do. So after a year of YouTubing, I finally know a little something about beauty, a little. So finally I am ready to share with you guys that knowledge. So this is my makeup bag. I think it came with my bag, the bag that I am using in this video, what's in my bag video. Anyway, so in this bag I have all of my essentials and all of the products that I think are necessary for beginners like you guys. If you're watching this and you're a beginner, then this is probably for you. So shall we begin? We shall. First off, I'm not very particular with the brands here because I just want to talk about the products that you do need, not necessarily the brands that will work for you, because we're different and it's really fun to explore makeup actually. So if I were you, I would still find my own stuff, you know, the brands that will work for me, the right shades, etc. But I just want to show you guys, like, in a general sense what's in here so you know what to get. So first off, I'm going to start with my primer. This is the Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Eraser Primer. First of all, why do you need a primer? My makeup is just much more bonga whenever I have a primer on because it kind of prepares your skin for whatever look that you're going with, and I found that this really is amazing. It's a drugstore product. You can buy it from Watson's or department stores or whatever, wherever, and it's just been really good. So I highly recommend this. So number 1 product is a primer. Number 2 is a foundation. This one is my Clinique Even Better foundation in the shade Nutty, and I found that this shade really complements my skin tone. I'm morena and I just love this so much, but definitely you could find something that will work for you from drugstores, because this one I really invested in because I've used this before and this is like my go-to foundation. But other than that, you can also try stuff from L'Oreal or Revlon. I'm sure that you can find something from there. It's just that for me personally, this is just my go-to, you know, just my favorite. It's a personal preference and how my skin is and how I like my makeup. So here we are. I would suggest that you go for something much cheaper, especially if you're just starting out. I have gone through so many foundations before I finally ended up with this one. So you don't want to splurge a lot, especially if you don't know what to get yet, and even more so if you're a beginner. Okay, next one we have my Maybelline White Super Fresh Powder and a fluffy brush. Okay, so this is my compact powder. It comes with a sponge, but you know, I don't like the finish of using sponges. That's why I have a fluffy brush, especially since this is actually shades lighter than my skin tone, because it's hard for me to get a good morena shade for powder. So I just have this. This is in super beige, but it's too white for my skin when I use the sponge, so that's why I use this instead. Next one, I have a contour palette. Again, this isn't about the brand, but more about what products you can have in your beginner makeup kit. So I use my contouring palette because I kind of want to define my face a little better. So yeah, I have this one. This is the Face Designing Contouring Palette from Etude House. See? Also, this is nice because they have it's like a beginner guide, and it's been really helpful for me because, again, beginner. Another one, eyeshadow palette. So I use the Nishido Bare Basic palette because I like it. It comes with a blush already and a few good shades that I can switch up. This is really cheap. This is only like 200 something pesos, I believe, in drugstores. So if you're a beginner, go for a brand that's trusted but also is affordable. So for me, it's Nishido. The last thing that you want to do is splurge on a huge expensive palette when you're just starting out, because, you know, makeup expires expires and makeup becomes old and you really don't want that 2,000 pesos to just go to waste if you're just starting out. So definitely recommend getting something from the drugstore, something like this. Another must-have for me is an eyelash curler and a mascara. Again, I've gone through so many mascara brands and I found that Revlon Ultra Volume really works wonders for my eyelashes because it just... right? I love it. And also I have this because if your lashes are bomb, your look is bomb. So another one, okay, this product is returning. This is the Everbalena Advanced Lip and Cheek Stain, and I use this as a blush or as a lip stain. I love it because for emergencies, it's so easy to just grab and go. It really changes how you look. You look more vibrant and more awake, I guess, if you have this. So it's really affordable and you can get it from drugstores everywhere. So this is just a beginner staple for me. You definitely have to have this. Lastly, beginners need a go-to lipstick. So for me, it is the Revlon Matte Balm in the shade Sultry. This is what I'm using right now and this is what I use almost every day. When I feel like experimenting, that's when I go to my liquid lipsticks, but whenever I feel like just, you know, chilling and being laid back and going for my usual, this is what I get. I also recommend that you find your go-to lipstick shade for when you don't feel like really experimenting, especially when you're starting out and you don't know what kind of looks you want yet or what kind of makeup look looks good on you. So I suggest that you get something like this, try it out. Okay, I totally forgot about something, but here it is. This is the Maybelline Fashion Brow Duo Shaper. How can I forget about kilay? How can I forget about the eyebrows? It is great. So this is a two-step process and it's really easy to learn. Whether you're a beginner or not, this is a foolproof way to make killer eyebrows. So first, you line your eyebrows. You just follow the natural shape of your brows, line it no matter how you want it, and then after that you fill it in with this powder. So yeah, you don't have to worry about harsh lines whatsoever because with this it's hard to go wrong actually. So if you're a beginner, I highly recommend this. And then after that, when you finally learn how to do your brows properly, then you can experiment with other products, etc, etc, etc. So that's it for my What's in My Bag beginner edition, and I hope you guys learned something from this, especially those of you who are just starting out with makeup like me last year. Again, I just wanted to thank you guys for being here in my channel and for hanging out with me. I hope you learned something today and I hope you stay confident. Bye! Hey, no, no, no.